Hello everyone, my name is Jocelina Gomez Baez. I am a Kutztown University graduate student and I'm currently in the Masters of Social Work program. This summer I'm interning at Concern, which is a nonprofit multi-service organization that is dedicated to child welfare, juvenile justice, and as well as providing behavioral health services to families and their children. This organization was founded in 1978 and is actually a pioneer for foster care since they believed in the idea that children in care should not be in residential or institutional settings, but rather in a traditional family setting. Since 1978, this organization has been able to serve 17,000 children, as well as help 2,000 children be placed in permanent adoptive homes. The overall mission of Concern is to provide hope, offer opportunity, and inspire change. So it'd be wonderful if you would consider our organization or even give more thought into the idea of becoming an adoptive parent or a foster family, and just consider the fact that these children deserve to be uplifted, to have their quality of life enhanced, and to be placed in a home where they can flourish, live their best life, and learn to believe in themselves, to love others, and to appreciate the life that they have. Here today to share a very fun but calming activity that I feel like all of us need in our lives, both children and their parents, because there's a lot of uncertainty, there's a lot of changes and things that we're not really sure how to manage within ourselves and outside of the world. So I feel like this activity will kind of teach us more about mindfulness and how we can implement it within our daily routine, or whenever we have a moment where we have overwhelming emotions and don't know how to react, where to place them, who we should direct it to. It's very important to kind of look at ourselves and reflect on ourselves rather than going outward and attacking others.
These are the materials that we're going to need to build our glitter jar. Here I have a glass mason jar, some purple glitter glue, and of course glitter. Now I am using a glass jar, but I do highly recommend using a plastic bottle if you are working with smaller children. Just make sure that the top can tighten well and won't let the liquid fall out. The glitter glue that I'm using is purple. They do recommend using clear glue since some people like to add food dye to their jars just to give it, some extra personality and color, but the glitter glue kind of does the same, except the color isn't as prominent. Now the glitter that I have here is a really nice purple, it's shiny, and I also have a special other kind of glitter that's just small stars and shiny confetti pieces in it, just to give a little personality to my jar. You can do the same, add any kind of beads, letters, anything that personalizes it and makes it something that you can gravitate to when you want to be comforted and just bring some peace of mind to yourself when you look at it. For this first part of building our glitter jar, we are going to add glue into some room temperature water. They do recommend using half the bottle, but for this part I did not. I do recommend putting in half because it helps the glitter move slower within the jar if you do. Now we are going to add some hot water into the jar, and once again I want to focus on safety. If you are using a glass jar, the moment you add hot water into it, the outside will become extremely hot to the touch. So if you are working with small children, please be vigilant of them, especially when they're trying to pour the water into the jar, and make sure that they do not touch it during this process. So once you have the hot water and the glue in the jar, you want to tighten the lid as much as you can and shake it up. Shake it up as much as you can just so that the glue can break up. There will be small clumps, but that's okay as long as you just continue to shake it. And it will look a little bit foamy, but that's totally normal. So as you can see here, that some of the glue has broken up. There's still little bits and chunks, but that's fine because they'll still settle to the bottom. And there you go. Now we're going to remove the lid because we actually have to move pretty quickly after this process to add all of our glitter into the jar. And do not be hesitant with the amount that you can add. Please be generous with the amount of glitter that you put into the jar. And here, try to think about when you're more calm mindset, when your head's kind of clear. As you can see, like the glass is still clear, the glue is settled at the bottom, and all this glitter, think about it as all your anxieties, the bad thoughts, anything that starts to affect you in your life and it's starting to build up, and you're starting to push it away. It's somewhere off in the back of your mind, but those emotions are building up. All those thoughts, all those anxieties, they're starting to fill up. You don't know where to put them. So for right now, they're at the top. But once we start shaking this up a little bit, we'll have more of a comprehension of what it will look like when your feelings are just overwhelming and they're taking over your whole mind and body. This is actually a day later, and as you can see, the glitter glue actually did give a purple tint to the water. And here, just think about all your emotions. They're bouncing off the wall. They're filling you up with so many crazy thoughts and feelings that you don't know how to really put into perspective. But kind of like the glitter jar, just let them all float around. You just need to feel it in the moment, and then later on, just let them slowly come back down. You need to bring yourself back to a peaceful state of mind and remind yourself that it is controllable and you can calm yourself down.
I'm really hoping that everyone enjoyed this activity today. I know it was kind of simple, but I feel like it is a great representation of mindfulness. And I feel like in a time like this especially, it's important to check in on ourselves, to figure out our own emotions, to know the best practices to keep ourselves mentally healthy, and to check in on our children as well, because obviously they also have feelings like this going on inside themselves, and sometimes they don't even understand what it is, how to put it into words. They just know that it's a whole whirlwind of issues, and we kind of all need to act as that positive, calming catalyst in other people's lives, especially our kids, and help them kind of bring themselves back to a calming, stable place. And we just have to watch their issues and the stresses, the frustration, the sadness kind of fade and become something that they can control, because we need to look after ourselves, we need to look after our family, but most importantly, take it day by day and just practice good self-care. So thank you for joining me, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, night, whenever you see this video, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your summer. And please check out Concern. You can go to concernforkids.org if you want to check out more information about the services we offer, especially the resources and contact information. You can go see that now. So thank you for spending some time with me. I'm Jocelyn Gomez Baez, and hopefully maybe I'll see you guys some other time.